Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Honestly, earlier when this game did come out, I ain't gonna lie, I was asleep when the trailer dropped. I went back to go watch the trailer around 11 o'clock, 11:30. I just did not feel like making a video at the time. In all honesty, I don't know. I'm not crazy about it. We're gonna skip down to creation on the website. Here it says, your journey in Road to Glory begins with your first meaningful decision, choosing your initial star rating. All right, so that's basically just picking elite, blue chip, contributor, or underdog, as you guys saw in the trailer. Then, after picking your star rating, you can pick what position and archetype you want to be. So you can either be a quarterback, halfback, a wide receiver, cornerback, or a linebacker, which is a Mike. It looks like they did kind of max out the archetypes. Like the example here they have is contact seeker, halfback, east-west playmaker halfback, backfield threat halfback, elusive bruiser halfback, north-south receiver halfback, or north-south blocker. After selecting your archetypes, it's time to customize your player from the school you represent to look and move on the field. This is where your identity takes place. So basically, you can start by choosing where you're from. So what state you're from. It says this decision isn't just like cosmetic. Like it's not just like a little whoop-de-doop decision. Like I want to go and pick I'm from, I don't know, fucking Oregon. I want to pick that I'm from Oregon. You know, it's just not like, oh, Oregon sounds nice, boom. It says in the text, it directly influences your recruiting. So local and in-out state schools will show stronger interest looking to lock down top regional talent, which makes total sense. That's what they do in real life. Next, you set your high school name and mascot. So it looks like you pick... Next, you set your high school name. So, hold up. The picture here I'm saying is you just pick your mascot. There's 6 preset mascots to choose from, each with their own uniforms, colors, and logo, of course. But it looks like you can name the school whatever you want to name the school, which is interesting. So right here in the picture, they named it Lake Oswego, but you could probably just name your school like whatever you want to. If you want to represent your actual high school, you can take full advantage of the Team Builder integration. So again, they're going to be using Team Builder. Here it says to use Team Builder, head to the Team Builder website when College Football 26 is live worldwide, which means Team Builder is not going to be online until July 10th, which is when everybody has it. Like last year, it didn't go live till July, whatever the fucking game dropped last year for everybody as well. Head to the Team Builder website when it's live and create your school, design your uniforms, set your stadium, and build your roster. So the stadium is basically when you create a Team Builder team. My sources or videos I've been watching, researching, all of this. Basically, what you can do is if you just pick in a random team and you make a random team in Team Builder, whatever, you can pick stadiums without any logos, pretty much. Like in Madden, Team Builder, just pick a random stadium. That's kind of how it's going to be like. But these stadiums are going to be like high school stadiums. So it's probably going to be the high school stadiums you're going to see in the game. They're just going to put those in there. And if you want to make a custom team, boom. No logos, barely any logos on those in the stadium. Instead of picking a preset like last year where they pick an actual college out of all of them. And it was just fucking irritating sometimes. But, you know, this is good. This is really good. Once you finalize your design, upload your team directly to Download Center under Create and Share from the game's main menu. When starting Road to Glory, import your high school Team Builder team. From there, you can select your downloaded team. You'll be given the option to use your custom roster, or they'll just pick a generic high school roster for you, which is like how it was in Team Builder Madden, where you go into Dynasty or franchise, they call it, and you pick import my Team Builder team, import it, and then they ask you, hey, do you want to keep the Browns roster, or do you want to import your Team Builder roster? You know what I mean? So that's really how it's going to be. Once your school is set, it's time to focus on your appearance and style. Choose from the body types, including the newly added lean frame, as we've talked about before. Equip your player with that on-field drip. So I'm guessing they definitely added new stuff this year, as kind of alluding to it there. This year, we've expanded our styles and stances with deeper customization options. So choose from over 40 throw styles, which is crazy. Select how your player runs, carries the ball, lines up pre-snap. You can even, whether you're clapping to call for the snap, which I like when they do that, and shotgun or crouching textbook tight under center. These animations bring a player's personality to life. Your first media moment where you talk to an interview with a local reporter, Alice Zimmer. To earn a scholarship offer, your tape must meet or exceed the standard for that program. Before we dive into how you build your tape, it's important to understand how to set your recruiting board and manage the top schools that are watching your every move. So first, I'm thinking team builder. Are they just going to have like the same fonts and styles they had last year? If they did, that's a major miss. I'm hoping they updated Team Builder, as they've kind of been alluding to, with new styles, new fonts. I'm really hoping they did that. That would be great to explore. Or if you can import your fonts, that would actually be crazy, but they're probably not going to let us this year, at least. All right, here. This picture, I like how they have the locks in the background, kind of just putting it like you're in a fucking high school locker room. It says Lake Oswego at the top, season opener, game 1 of 5. So it looks like you can hop into 5 games of high school. It says game 1 of 5. So maybe you can only hop into 5 games of high school. Arch Manning looks great in this fucking game. I'm not gonna lie. You'll be competing for offers against the other recruits as part of a 4,100 player recruiting class, where schools are targeting other players at your position as well. From the recruiting class tab, you can see which prospects are actively pursuing. Other schools are actually active. Oh my God. Other schools are actively pursuing, that makes sense. I mean, if you're trying to get in this picture, they say Texas. If you're trying to get a Texas scholarship for, I don't know, a quarterback, up here, if your name is Johnny Wright, the top quarterback Texas is looking at here is K. Carlos from Texas. Proximity to home. He's a 5-star. He's top 8. I mean, this guy is crazy. You know what I mean? So you're probably not going to get that scholarship that you wanted, because Texas is already looking at a better player in Carlos. And they already have players on their team that, I mean, their quarterback room is going to be filled. So, honestly, you might as well have a better chance of trying to sending your tape to other schools than fucking Texas, because you're not getting in, buddy. Building your tape. Once your season begins, it's time to show what you can do on the field. Over the course of the high school schedule, you'll play 5 games. As I've said, nigga. Each game is made up of 4 key moments designed to showcase your skill set. These moments will drop into a wide variety of football scenarios and challenge you with specific drive goals, like leading a go-ahead scoring drive or flipping the field position after being pinned deep. Most drives include 2 goals, a basic goal that's more achievable, harder goal that requires more tape score if you complete it, and some drives only feature a singular high-stakes goal, offering significant tape score boost if you rise to the occasion. It says on the left side, it says select moments. And these are the 4 moments you can play. So probably just go in order. Your time, 2-minute drill, high roller, go ahead, drive starter. Deadass, I kind of changed my point on this. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know you could play 5 games versus random ass teams. The thing is, you can't upload your team builder teams to other high schools, but you're just going to be playing random ones that they picked. But being able to pick and upload your high school in the game, that's kind of cool. You could also maybe put your players on the team in Team Builder. I don't know, but you could put your friends on Team Builder. Like, that would be fun, bro. But I don't know. But being able to at least play 4 moments. It's not like MLB The Show where 25 where you only had like 3 games and you play every part you were in. Here it says you can only play 4 moments, which is fine. You're not gonna play a full high school season, which would have been crazy to play a full high school season. But I understand what they're going for here, because in the last college football game that there was a high school, you had to play the entire season. And I understand how that might get a little repetitive, maybe. So I understand what they're going for here. I respect it. I would have probably liked to be able to play the full 5 games at least. But you know, it is what it is. On the right side, it says school tape score boost. So I'm guessing if you do well on this, your school tape score will go up 2 point. Will go up about 2 for USC, 1.6 for Alabama, 1.6 for Georgia, 1.1 for Penn State, LSU, and Notre Dame. So really, it looks like this moment is mostly influencing USC, because they're the one in the green. Everybody else is fucking yellow. And these okay, so this looks like high school. I ain't gonna lie, because these wide receivers tiny as shit. Yo, these dudes tiny, bro. After every game, you'll see updates to your star rating along with your national, state, and position rankings. Right? So you may start as a 5-star, doesn't mean you'll end as a 5-star. You might end as a 2-star if you can't climb your rankings or stay in your current spot. So y'all fuck up, y'all dropping down. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm here.
It looks like you can also talk to the coaches, and your response matters. Each decision reshapes your recruiting picture. So here we have Steve Sarkisian talking to me. Hey, Thomas. I'm Coach Sarkisian from Texas. We think you're the perfect guy who can help us make something different. Make our mark in the nation's best conference, the SEC. I'm not going to lie to you. We know who's going to be our star quarterback this year, Arch Manning. And most likely the year after that, Arch Manning. You would most likely have to sit and learn for a year or 2. But don't forget, this is exactly what this guy did. And now he's poised to become one of our best quarterbacks in football history. As much as we've accomplished here, we still haven't really hit our stride. We've dominated the Big 12. We made the conference title game in our first year in the SEC. We think you can be the missing piece. You'd have a blast playing for us, and our more than 100,000 Longhorn fans every week. Think about it as you consider your options for the season. We'll be in touch. Now you can either say, thank you, coach, for the opportunity. Post social media that this is your top school. Okay. Post on social media you lost interest in this school. Or rebuff coach. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? You'll also engage with the classmates, facing questions about how you want to study for upcoming tests, or like if you're preparing for events like homecoming, as you saw in the trailer when the player was running with the flowers in his hand. That's homecoming, Goofy. Now here we got James Franklin talking to me. Hey, Thomas, Coach Flanker in here with the Penn State Nittany Lions. How's your final year going? Look, we saw you put us in your top 10, and that's awesome. But just to be honest with you here, right now, we don't consider quarterbacks one of our top priorities this season. I also don't know if we're going to be able to recruit or offer you an opportunity to play right away. So we're just adjusting our recruiting for all the guys at your position, not just you, okay? Not saying that you can't earn a scholarship here, but first and foremost, I just want to be up front. Okay? So I gotta be like, yo, thank you, coach. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the notice, whatever. Or I could be like, you know what? Fuck Fuck you, coach. What the fuck you talking about, boy? I'm fucking the best. The fuck? Can't give me no fucking opportunity. Bro, I'm the best quarterback here, bro. So I give you like that, honestly. Alright, here we talking to Alex, bro. My boy Alex, bro. Hey, man, you coming to homecoming? Of course, I'm definitely going to homecoming. What the fuck? Who you gonna ask out? Ooh, who am I gonna ask out? I can either ask my classmate, Jessica. You know, we've been doing homework together, you know, type shit. I mean, she's really nice. She's a nice gal, but the head cheerleader bad as shit, bro. Like, she bad as shit. But, like, I feel like that's a little above my grade, bro. Because if you think about it, the head cheerleader is going to go with the starting quarterback. I'm the fucking third string. So, I can either slide into the DMs of the most popular senior, which I'm going to get screenshotted, bro, and then post everywhere around the school, bro. Or I can ask out Jessica. So, like, honestly, I might just ask out Jessica, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Highlight moments. In addition to coaches pitching you on their program, some schools will challenge you directly, asking you to put a specific skill on the tape that aligns with what they're looking for. Hey, Thomas. Coach Sarkeesian here from the Texas Longhorns. We think you're an excellent prospect, but we want to spend this week evaluating you up close. You know what I mean? I'll have some scouts at the game. Are you willing to really show us what you can do? Fuck no, coach. Fuck. Hey. Bro, the numbers look so good in this game. Yeah, so you get grades, so they're meant to be earned. Getting an A is consistent execution with stand-up plays. If you're F, that means you're going to be bench recorder. And if you get F again, you're probably going to get pulled out again. You know what I mean? So, there's a bunch of other stuff in here. You got trophy room. It's pretty standard. I believe we already talked about that. But you can either retire or go to the NFL when you finish college. So, it says your post-game speech. Being a college athlete isn't always easy, and that's not exactly how experience is supposed to be set. The pressure, the choices, the grind, the moments matter. Our goal is to give you the tools and meaningful decision points for your crafts and your own story. Okay. Peace out, yo.